Great morning and happy Monday. This is Kristen Young, the marriage enthusiast, with your Monday morning marriage minded message from Living the Vows. So, we are just days away from Thanksgiving. It's such a beautiful time of the year where the seasons are still changing. We're still and absolutely wrapping up the last couple of weeks of the official autumn season and transitioning into winter and just continuing on with the true holiday season. And it's a time for family and fun and reflection as we wind down the 2016 year and transition into 2017. So it's a lot of good things that often come up for a lot of people around this time of year. More often than not, we're spending more time with family and friends, and as I said, just reflecting on our lives and where we've been. And for some people, it brings up some great emotions and some great memories. For other people, for various reasons, it brings up some not so great emotions and memories. And sometimes it is a little more difficult to get through this season, especially if we're missing loved ones. But what I want to focus on is, of course, with Thanksgiving, we talk about the things that we're thankful for, and I want to encourage you to remember to give thanks. See, a lot of times we talk about what we're thankful for, and we are reflective of what's gone well and truly happy for family and friends, and that we still have a roof over our heads and all these things that are great. But Thanksgiving is about giving thanks. So, what does that look like for you? What does it mean to truly give thanks? See, a lot of times we talk about, oh yes, I have a wonderful husband, and oh yes, he does these great things around the house, and he's always taking care of us and make sure we're okay. And we can talk to other people about things that our husbands have done and what we're thankful for. But are we giving that to our husbands? And not just saying thank you, not just saying I'm thankful that you have continued to be my provider and my supporter, and I'm grateful for you listening to me, or whatever the case may be. But how are you giving back in your marriage? How are you choosing to give thanks? Because yes, it's great to hear those words, but as we always know, actions speak louder than words. So I want you to think about, as we transition through this week and celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday and beyond, moving into the Christmas season and any other holidays that you may celebrate with your family, and however you choose to bring in the new year. How are you showing up in action? What are your thankful actions? Beyond just saying thank you to your husband, how are you showing up? What changes are you choosing to make within your marriage, within yourself, to show how grateful you are for all that your husband has done, how grateful you are for the shifts that he may have made, or the breakthroughs that you've made in your marriage as you reflect on all that your seasons that you've been through within your marriage this year? What action steps are you choosing to make to show your thanks? So as we transition this week, I want you to reflect on how you're choosing to show your gratefulness. So it's beautiful to write a card, to send a card, to sit down and say thank you for. But when you finish those words of encouragement and those words of gratitude, show up with some action. Show up with a consistent shift in how you share your love, and how you sacrifice within your marriage, and how you communicate within your marriage, on how you consistently show love, not just in these reflective moments at certain times of the year, but every day, on that random Tuesday. How do you show up and show your gratitude towards your husband? What are you doing to make a shift right now within your marriage? How are you choosing to open up a little bit more? How are you choosing to bite your tongue a little bit more to show your gratitude? How are you choosing to recognize that, you know what, he may have just blown up at me, or I may not have liked the way he just came off, but I also understand that, you know what, it's probably something more to that, because that's not his typical character. So I'm not just going to be defensive and blow up back at him. I'm going to sit back and be more internally reflective and show love in this moment. how are we going to let our guards down just a little bit more to say thank you to our husbands? So I want you to think about that. How can your actions show your gratitude during this Thanksgiving season and beyond? How can you make it a new habit for you to show your gratitude through action? So I encourage you to share with us. Let us know. My Facebook page, Living the Vows, I want you to like it. Let us know that you enjoy this message by sharing it with your friends and family. And of course, find us on social media, Twitter, as I said, Facebook, Instagram. It's all Living the Vows. And I want you to use the hashtag Thankful Actions and tell us, what are you doing in your marriage to make a shift in your actions to show gratitude. As always, for all the wives, I encourage you to join us in our 2 Ring Connection. That is our wives only Facebook group where you can connect with other wives, where you can share your resources, share your thoughts, ask your questions. And of course, you can use the hashtag there right in the Facebook group. Use the hashtag Thankful Actions and tell us what you've done, what shifts you are making to show your gratitude through action and not just talk. So I absolutely love you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Enjoy this season, and I will talk to you next Monday.